If you're in the mood for like documentaries and murder mysteries and true crime, check out Cold Case, the Tylenol murders, in a 3-part series streaming on Netflix. This happened back in the 80s in 1981, and it looks at the 7 people that died from taking Tylenol in Chicago. Now, I was born in 78. I knew nothing about this, obviously, so I dived into this. This is a really dark, twisted tale that feels like it was written for Hollywood. Unfortunately, many people suffered. There's still a lot of questions that have not been answered, and it's very much real. It looks at what happens in the tampering of Tylenol as that people have taken it and died. It sends out mass hysteria through the country and through the city as to not take Tylenol. Of course, Johnson & Johnson gets involved immediately and starts putting out press releases, and they're looking at everybody involved in making the product. Meanwhile, there's a whole nother story happening, and this story has layers that are peeled back throughout the 3-part series, and it really makes you wonder, like, what else goes on in this world? One thing's for certain, though, Johnson & Johnson, to me, have always been an issue. I know, we could talk about that, but I have big issues with them as a company and some of the things that have happened over the years, and this doesn't make it feel any better. Now, I'm not putting the blame on them, and I'm not going to give you guys any spoilers, but at the end of this, you still don't get warm and fuzzies from that big giant corporation. But it all circles around this one man who has connections to all of it, and there's so many things that are involved that you just can't quite figure it out. There's a lot of interviews with the people there. There's a lot of interviews with the people that were involved in it from day one, the police officers, the investigators, the suspect, as well as the children of some of the victims. I highly recommend watching the Tylenol murders on Netflix.